I main a lot of YJ cubes. Here's my main 2x2, the MGC Elite, my main square 1, the MGC, and my main 4x4, the YJ Z2. So yeah, I main a lot of these cubes, however, I don't main the YJ 3x3. However, this might change with this new YJ cube. Just got this package, and let's see what's inside. So here's YJ's newest flagship, the MGC EVO. Huge thanks to YJ for letting me test this a bit early, and yeah, let's get into it. The logo got changed to this MGC thing, which I don't like too much honestly. I think the old logo was a bit better. So for this cube, I haven't heard too much about it. Heard some mixed opinions though, but hopefully this cube turns out to be pretty good. Here we have the cube, and classic accessories. Interesting style for the box, they have some foam or something. This is also new, this is the newer box I guess. Hey, we get a nice bag. That's pretty neat. Revolutionized speedkeeping. Then the classic stuff like instructions. Those come with a screwdriver, so might need that to adjust magnets or something, I'm not sure. Here's instructions for solving the cube, don't need this. Not sure what this is. But this is where it shows the mechanisms. So you can adjust the magnet strengths, I guess. And also the spring compression, I guess. So yeah, pretty neat. Pretty much standard stuff for flagship cubes these days. Alright, now onto the cube. So far it looks pretty nice. The primary internals. Still don't like this logo too much, but whatever. Let's get into some first turns here. Wow, I'm definitely impressed. The turning seems really fast, a bit sandy, but it feels like it's one of those feels where if you set it up correctly, it becomes really smooth. And from the fast turning, this seems like it doesn't lock up at all, like it's really fluid, which is really nice. Tensions right now were maybe a bit loose, but pretty alright, honestly. And I'm assuming corn cutting is super good here. Yeah, it's really good. One thing I'm not liking too much is the texture. It's a bit weird. I'm not sure you can see it there. It's different from frosted, but it's also not like the classic kind of glossy finish. To me, it feels like a combination of the soft-coated GAN cube and frosted. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but it feels different for sure. It's not super slippery, but it's something I need to get used to because it is a bit weird right now. But just from the first turns, this thing is really, really nice. It's a really fluid, and just like a really fluid turn. I'm not really having any issues right now. Magnets are also very nice. They're like a medium strength, but I think you can adjust them too. Hard to show up on camera, but there are a few settings here. This is, I think, pretty similar to a lot of other cubes out there. So there are 6 settings, I believe, and you can use the screwdriver to turn it to whatever setting you want. I never had a cube like this before, so this is pretty exciting to try out. I'm going to try to put each setting on 6 for all the 4 edges and see how that impacts the strength. This will also give me the feel for the range of magnetic strengths that are available on this cube. So that was really fast to do, just like a few seconds. Not sure if it's just me, but I don't really feel too much. The magnet strength feels the same almost. Let's test out the 1 magnet strength actually. Yeah, it feels really similar. I'm not sure if I'm doing this wrong. Let's get this back out. So yeah, as the number gets larger, it should get stronger. I'm not really feeling it that much because every time I adjust it, it feels really similar. So I'm guessing the range is not that large. Which is fine, honestly, because this magnet strength is pretty good. It's a medium strength, and it'll fit pretty much every cuber, I think. Let's get the settings back to original, which is 3. So yeah, I like the magnet mechanism, but I don't think it works too well because the range is too small. Maybe it works better for people that are more sensitive to magnet strengths. Now let's also check out the caps and what's underneath them. So like a lot of other cubes, no screw, I don't think. I haven't used too many spring compression tools before, so this looks kind of strange, so I might need to go back to the paper. So there are 11 tension levels. I'm not sure if this is center travel or spring compression. It's not too clear because it says tensioning, but it also says elasticity levels. But it seems like it can be done by hand because no tool is given. I don't want to mess with that because I'm not too confident on how to use it, but I will be exploring that a bit more when playing around with this cube more. Alright, let's do a solve. But so far, really impressed by this cube. So not the fastest solve because of the camera angle, but you do get a bit of the feel of how this cube turns. And also something I forgot to mention, but this thing is also pretty light. I think it's a bit reminiscent of some GAN cubes in that it's light and airy turning and really fast turning. And I think the feel might be contributed to the patterns on the pieces, which you might be able to see, which is also pretty similar to like honeycomb. So if YG was trying to go for a budget GAN cube, this is actually really good. Really good performance. Let's compare this with some other good batteries I have here. This is the Meilong RS3M 2021 and this is the WRM. As for weight, this thing feels the lightest, for sure. Maybe similar to the Meilong M, whereas these cubes are a bit heavier. This one's because it's maglev and this one because it has added magnets. So if you like light cubes, this is good. The light and airy turning is also pretty similar to the RS3M 2021. I set this one up a little bit so it's a bit slower, but this one out of the box is also really light and airy. And compared to the WRM, I feel like it's pretty different. The WRM has a more heavier, controlled feeling, which is something I really enjoy about it. This one is a more fast and light turning feeling. Again, it's something pretty similar to GAN cubes, so I think if that was what they were going for, they succeeded. Before I end the video, I do want to put some lube in this thing and see how it reacts. With this system inside, it's not honeycomb, but it's something, this texture inside. Hopefully lube reacts pretty well. Let's go with Cubico Lab Silk. You can't ever go wrong with this lube. So that lube, it makes it sound a bit more lower pitch, which I like. And makes it a bit more controllable. However, you can still hear that light, sandy turning, it's still there. But with break-in, that should probably go away. So overall, this cube is actually really good. Checking pre-order, this is available on the Cubico for $25, so not quite a budget cube, but also not too pricey like a GAN cube. Like I said in this video, this cube reminds me kind of like a GAN cube. The texture feels kind of like soft texture from the GAN 11, with a bit of frosted texture in it as well. The turning is like a GAN cube as well, with its really light and fast turning, but also reminds me of something like an RS3 2020, with its turns also being really light and fast. I like its weight too, it's 79 grams on the Cubico. Not sure how that compares with other cubes, but it just feels pretty light in my hands, and it feels pretty nice. Size is standard, I'm pretty sure, 55 millimeters around. And the performance is excellent. Great corner cutting, good reverse corner cutting. Just everything you want in the Speed Cube, it's right here. And finally, you get pretty much all the adjustment systems you need. Great job by YJ for this flagship cube. I think this is a huge improvement from the other flagship cubes and potentially a main. So, will this cube fit in my YG collection of mains? We'll see. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next one.